Netanyahu has decided to inexplicably and single-handedly stop the ceasefire deal from happening between Israel and Gaza. And I do mean single-handedly, considering there was supposed to be a vote by his cabinet on this ceasefire deal, and he just decided they're not even going to vote, potentially killing the longest-lasting ceasefire deal and the deal that would have gotten the most prisoners exchanged since this whole ordeal started. And of course, he's somehow blaming Hamas for this. Netanyahu is blaming the delay in the vote, claiming that Hamas all of a sudden wanted some last-minute concessions. He said he will not allow the vote to proceed until all elements of the ceasefire agreement have been agreed upon by Hamas. You see, the problem with that is Hamas officials have said Benjamin Netanyahu's full of shit. They agreed to everything and made no last minute changes. And their story is much easier to believe, because if they did make last minute changes, then why did Netanyahu call Biden and Trump yesterday, Wednesday, to thank them for all the work they did to help achieve the ceasefire agreement, and mention nothing about a last minute concession until the morning before the vote was supposed to take place? And why haven't his other officials come out to confirm this claim by Netanyahu? But see, I know exactly why he's postponing the ceasefire agreement and why he didn't talk to his officials before postponing this vote. Now, some of you all might not have known, but Netanyahu is in the middle of a massive corruption trial that was supposed to take place a couple of weeks ago, but because of a surgery that he had, he requested on January 3rd that the hearing be moved back by 2 weeks. Now, the first part of his testimony happened on December the 10th, while the war was still going on, so a lot of people weren't paying attention. The second part of the hearing was scheduled for January the 6th. The ceasefire deal was expected to go into effect this Sunday, January 19th, exactly 1 day before the continuation of Benjamin Netanyahu's trial. And if the entire world isn't paying attention to Gaza and Israel's fight, everyone will instead have time to pay attention to what? The entire world, including his adversaries in Israel, will all be focusing on the information released in the upcoming trial against Benjamin Netanyahu. Now you get it? He isn't postponing this ceasefire because Hamas wanted some last-minute concessions. Trump nor Biden nor anyone else from Netanyahu's team confirmed that. He's doing it to save his own ass. So for you Zionists out there, and you Israelis, Benjamin Netanyahu is delaying the return of your hostages to save his own ass from the corruption that he committed. So do you actually believe this genocide that he is waging in Gaza is about Hamas or defending Israel, or even about rescuing the hostages like he's claimed so many times before? Benjamin Netanyahu is making your country public enemy number one around the world for his own personal gain, and you guys are cheering it on. You should think about it and speak on it if you still want a country in the next 10 years. Because by the looks of it, you're not gonna have one if Benjamin Netanyahu keeps getting his way.